Previously, our teams began another monster week. Kitchen and laundry week.
Every time I keep looking at it, I think there is physically no possible way that it will be done by reveal.
And after a few dramatic days...
No ifs, buts, that's how it's getting done.
I'm on my knees, just give me the finishing blow.
Duncan and I discussed Mark's potential replacement.
Come up with a list of possible suspects to give you a hand.
If he's happy to work for me, I think it has to be Dale.
Dale could be your man.
Tonight...
This is the ultimate super styling real estate challenge.
A $2.5 million penthouse.
Oh, wow, the size of it.
We have to deck it out.
I love that. One of them.
It's going to look ridiculous.
Dan, hang it as I'm asking.
40 prospective buyers coming here in 5 hours' time.
Oh, no! We're absolutely screwed.
It's been an emotional and taxing week for our blockheads. Mark's exit from the block has shaken everyone up, and no one's feeling it more than his best mate, Duncan.
Well, look, the spirits have been higher after the last couple of days. Look, I really think the last couple of days have probably been the worst 2 days, not just on the block, but my life. Had a little meeting with Scotty yesterday, so that was good. I think he's sort of going to try and make it so maybe I can continue the game with someone else, so I've left it with him. But yeah, look, I think spirits will pick up from this point. Jen's going home today.
I'm going before all the tradies come and it turns mental again. It's just insane. It's just chaotic and full on, and I've got to get out of here.
Oh, of course, it's sad to see Jen go. She actually picked up my spirits, and I tell you what, she was great company and actually great help, so it was a win-win there.
It's getting mental, so I'm out of here.
Okay.
In just 4 days' time, our blockheads will have to deliver the hub of the house, the big kahuna, the kitchen. And they need to stay on track to have any chance of finishing. So, Josh has worked through the night, laying his tiles in time for today's kitchen install.
We had to do work last night to even have a remote chance of finishing. I don't think we're going to finish this week.
2 hours, man, I can put the kitchen down.
2 hours?
2 hours. Worst case, we just get some plywood here. Just so it spreads away.
We just wanted to tile the whole floor so the kitchen drops straight onto that for better finish. But it's backfired because the tiles haven't dried because we didn't finish tiling till 3 o'clock in the morning. Oh, look, it's stressful. I don't know if we get it done.
Kitchen has to go in today. There's just no time, so if I'm going to go get some plywood,
it'll be happening.
That's what has to happen.
Yeah, it's going in. It's a massive week, and look, we have a really good shot at winning this week. We've got a few good ideas in there, and the kitchen's going to be amazing. So, yeah, look, if it doesn't get finished and we do ourselves out of a chance to win, it's going to be very disappointing.
With a whopping 10 grand up for grabs for this week's room, Josh and Jenna are throwing everything they've got at it. They've even hatched a cunning plan with Dan and Danny to ensure a win in this week's IONET Power Challenge.
So why can't they turn off their power completely and plug into our house for everything?
We have no power, and we have no power for the whole week, so we cannot lose this at all. And Josh and Jenna are going to throw it, so we're going to win it, and then we're going to take the bonus point off one of the first 2 houses.
So you're not going to turn on any lights?
No. If you need to plug in any power into the leads, yeah. Awesome, there's another one. Neither of us 3 houses can afford for house 1 to win any more money. That's all there is to it. If they win another 10 grand, they're going to win the whole competition. We can't continue in the competition if we don't win at least 5 this week.
Amity came over to our house the other day and she's like, I just don't care about the challenge. Dan and Danny are just too competitive, so I just don't care. And I was like, yeah, we don't care either.
She's like, Dan and Danny work by candlelight for the rest of the block if they have to.
She's like, I'll just get the work done fast and I don't care, so, oh, it's going to be scary if she finds out.
But in typical block fashion, we thought we might as well throw another challenge into the mix.
Good morning, blockheads. It's challenge time. Head over to Trio Apartments in Camperdown.
And pack a set of stylish clothes.
The hell does that mean?
Stylish clothes?
Yeah.
What you got, under, all right? Pretty stylish?
I don't own any stylish clothes.
I don't have any freaking stylish clothes. Everything's wrecked and dirty.
Well, away we go, challenge day. Right, this is just mayhem. I'd rather be around here, but it's the block, so we're going to do it. Brad, we have to go to a challenge today.
You're kidding
Just
me.
been told Scotty's just...
You know there's about 19 tonne of crap outside the laundry door. We will not have time to do it.
Is there anyone else we can ring to get over here today?
No way we're going to
Because
do
with
it.
Em and I not here, we're 2 down.
2 down.
So get 2 more in, and we'll find a way. We'll win the challenge today, and we'll be right. We will.
I'm stoked there's a challenge today because we've been going hard here for a few days. Luckily, Freedom's in here, putting in the kitchen, so there's not a lot I can do today, so it's just great that the challenge had fallen on today for us. Where's the switch gone?
I don't know, I'm following you.
And it must be Dan and Danny's lucky day.
What's this?
Because my mate, the Suzuki Ferry, has also paid them a visit.
Oh!
Oh my God, it's a souped up Alto.
She's a little ripper, this car. Audrey, the Alto. Look at this.
Small deck.
Hey, Shell.
No.
Oh, look at this. Oh, wow. Look at that, hey? Wow.
Whoa. Look at the rain.
Amazing. When we walked up there and had a look at the penthouse view today, it was incredible. It's like 360-degree views, literally, of Sydney. It's amazing. It's the best view I've ever seen.
Well, good morning and welcome to the Trio Apartments. You are standing on one of Sydney's most sought-after pieces of real estate. With a skyline view like that, it's not hard to understand why.
Wow.
Now, below me are
Hello, everybody.
Oh, he's Scott. Sorry, I'm late.
And all of a sudden, Scotty bounds in, just out of nowhere, like he's rocked up late or something.
Magnificent view, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Beautiful. Great day for a challenge. Now, as we know, troops, Mark has left the competition yesterday. And Duncan's magnificent wife, Jenny, dropped down to the block to give him a hand. And after 1 day on the block, she was smart enough to get the hell out of there. And that has left us in a dilemma. Now, as we know, Duncan has got probably no chance of completing a challenge today on his own. He's got 0 chance of delivering a laundry and a kitchen, let alone the rest of the joint.
Oh, thanks for your confidence, Scotty.
Yes. Sorry, mate.
Wow, not even 1%.
I mean, let's be honest.
10%?
Let's be honest, mate, it's 0. So last night, I went and saw Duncan and I asked him who he would like to come and help him on the block.
We all thought maybe Rod or Brenton, and we know that Mark and Duncan are really close with Shez and Brenton.
We both agreed that Mark was
I
a
was
hard...
busy.
No, that's right, you were busy. We both agreed that Mark was a hard act to follow and Shell was busy. Right. But there was one bloke who was willing to drop everything, get on a plane, and come and give Duncan a hand. And here he is. There was one bloke who was willing to drop everything, get on a plane, and come and give Duncan a hand. And here he is.
Dale. It's 2 skinny tradies now, really, isn't it?
Good to see you.
Nice to meet you.
He called me crazy for coming back here again, so I'm glad that he's here to share some of that.
Yeah, and he's a great guy to have on site. Always a laugh, you know, always around. So probably the closest you can get to replacing Mark, which is really good.
There you go, make some room, make some room.
Thank you.
We were 1 man down, now we are a full complement of troops again.
Absolutely thrilled. Got someone to help me with the landscaping. I've got someone who I know is similar in thoughts to myself, and I'm sure Mark will come and visit and say hello to, not too far away.
Dale, you ready for a challenge first up?
Don't know, but we'll see how we go.
All right, Jill, I'll leave it with you.
Thank you very much for
Pleasure.
that. What a surprise.
Good luck. See
Thank
you.
you.
See you, Dale.
Thank you. Right, where were we? Yes, now, below me are 4 impeccable penthouse apartments that are currently on the market for a cool $2.5 million each.
Wow.
As any good real estate agent will tell you, preparing your house for an open home can make all the difference to prospective buyers. Creating the right mood with perfect styling can be the difference between the sale price you're after and the one you eventually get. This is the ultimate super styling real estate challenge. The couples will be responsible for styling the kitchen and the dining areas and creating those all-important finishes for when presenting a home. The layout for each apartment is different, providing our contestants with their own individual challenges. At 6 p.m. this evening, the apartments will be open for inspection to 40 prospective buyers. They'll be taking the tour, they'll be asking questions, and they'll also be expecting to be entertained. So that means canapes, people, food and drinks. At the end of the day, you will be judged on how well you style your apartments, how well you entertain your guests, and of course, how well you sell your apartments. Your judge today will be planted amongst your prospective guests.
Mystery shopper.
So you'd best be on your best behaviour. Now, all this real estate chat has got to be worth something, right? So, with a big thanks to iiNet, today's most stylish team will receive $5,000 to go toward their favourite charity and $5,000 toward your own renovations.
Oh my God. It's huge, huge. And we desperately need this money, and I desperately want to win some money for our charity as well, because I feel like we're bloody letting them down.
We're not afraid to style at the moment, so we're willing to take risks. It's the canapes that worry me. What do you feed 40 people?
Time is ticking. Let's get cracking.
Let's go.
Wow.
This is like kitchen, living, dining. No, nice kitchen.
Okay, so we just have to
So
do
we're basically styling.
the kitchen and the dining table.
Yeah.
So the dining room would be in here.
Yep. Basically, this is a very modern apartment. It's $2.5 million or more. So it's the same design aesthetic as what we're trying to apply to our house. Very high-end, neutral colours, very sort of modern and contemporary, because that's the sort of person that would buy this. No one would buy this if they were a bogan or putting bogan furniture in. So it's going to be really high-end stuff.
Oh, look at that deck. Look at how beautiful it is. These apartments rock.
A $2.5 million penthouse, 40 prospective buyers coming here in like 5 hours' time. There's nothing here. We have to entertain them, deck it out, sell it to them. It's madness, but
it's fun.
Dan and Danny have decided to stick with what they know, and rather than cooking their own canapes, they've called a catering company.
Selection of 5 canapes. Blinis with smoked salmon and creme fraiche.
Yum.
Peking duck pancakes.
Yum.
We struck a bit of luck with It's Delicious Catering Company. They've come on board with us.
So we didn't have much money to spend on this catering, and normally for 40 people you're looking at maybe like $50 a head. We don't have that much money, so it's been really good that they've been able to do something for us, and in the time frame.
Is this kitchen dining, the one room, or is this kitchen and that's dining?
I suppose there'd be an option of putting your dining room table in here or moving it out.
We picked a hard way. Dale would know, but we do need the $5,000 cash because we're running a little bit low. Yeah, thank you very much. And of course, best of all, $5,000 to a charity. So that's what it's all about. So we'll make us try even harder. Because it's just screaming out to me, buffet.
Definitely, yeah.
Really nice mirror, possibly. Because the good thing about a mirror on this wall, it picks up the view. It's a good challenge because it gets us both thinking, see how each other works, see if we both like similar things. You know, after the day's challenge, I'm sure Dale will go, I didn't like one thing that guy picked out, not one thing.
Coming up,
we're pressed for time now. I've only got a few hours till the guests arrive.
our blockheads hit the streets.
Oh, no, I think it's back the other way now, darling. Sorry. Well, darling, I don't know how to get around here any more than you do.
And our newest teammates hit a hurdle.
Oh, no! What did you do? No! Oh, dear!
styling challenge is underway. The couples can choose from any one of 4 stores who will loan them furniture and their styling needs. Also at their disposal will be a team of removalists.
So we've come to Colt to get all of our furniture. They've got really, really great high-end pieces and it's going to be suitable for the Trio apartment. We've actually found out that they have a lot of clients in Trio, so that's awesome, very fitting. So
can we lock these 2 in with those stackers, like we said?
And so we need a lamp and just that crazy one over there. The Serge Mui.
Dare I ask the question, how much?
Around about the 12,000. We are going high end. The buyers will be expecting that of us. They're willing to spend $2.5 million on an apartment.
They've got money.
They've got money.
Are we on floor?
Do
you reckon? I don't think a rug under a dining table. Who does that?
Quite a few people.
Do
yeah.
Fair enough.
Across town at Coco Republic, both Phil and Amity and Duncan and Dale have chosen the same store, setting the scene for a good old-fashioned Mexican standoff.
Oh, look out! Oh, she's quick. She's quick.
Amity may have beaten the boys to the post, but they waste no time in selecting their furniture.
Quite like her.
Perfect.
Yeah. So we've got a big blank wall above it, so we've really got to pick something that smacks you in the face. Right. Oh, Lord. Is that display purposes only?
It is. I think you'd have a lot of trouble getting that in your lift.
Snakeskin.
And it doesn't take long for Dale to get an insight into Duncan's kooky design aesthetic.
I can't wait to get back to the blockhouse and have a squiz at what these boys are doing. The things that get him going in this store are
that's cool too.
Animals on walls and leopard and zebra print, everything. So it's going to be interesting.
Dale, what about the boat?
What about a ship?
Does that not just say, buy this Eunice? We'll take it. So we'll take the clock. Because the clock's for the kitchen. Hey, a big screw to go with our big clock.
We might need that to hang the clock, or that mirror at least.
We're screwed.
Up the other end of the store, Amity has died and gone to heaven.
Love that. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. I love that. Yeah,
So instead of a clock, round mirror.
You love that?
Love it.
Yeah, that's beautiful. Love it, love it. I want everything in this shop. Everything. I couldn't actually afford anything in there normally, so to just go and say, I want that and that and that was super fun. Loved it. They are very nice. They look that beautiful high end.
I think she just spent like 50 grand in half
I think
an hour.
I may have. All right, well, we're done.
Okay, good.
Natural-born salesman Phil is also kicking some goals of his own.
So if you can whip us up some brochures, I think we need to have a lead behind. So while I was in there, I rang Brad, our real estate agent, and got him to mock us up a brochure that we can give to everyone tonight when they come into our apartment.
We're sort of hoping that we're the only ones that thought about that. It was Phil's idea, and I think it's great, and that we're a step ahead of everyone else.
So this is the rug I had in mind.
Awesome.
Oh, amazing.
Awesome.
Amazing.
Down the road at Space Furniture, Josh and Jenna have chosen a rug. But that's the only piece they can agree on.
Hey, Jen, that table over there. I think the black could be nice. I'm sick of using all timbers and stuff.
But black won't really go with it.
That's awesome. Yeah, it's nice and layered, and we can just... We'll just take those books like that.
You could do something like that one over the end there. Do you like that?
Yeah.
You don't, so just say it.
I don't like it.
Okay.
This is Jen already, looking at photos on the phone. Oh, this is what I want. I can't see what I want. Oh, no, that's not what I want. That's not what's in the photo. We can't have that.
I'm
I
looking
can't
at
think for
photos of the
myself.
apartment and you want to put black everywhere.
I didn't say black everywhere.
You want to put black bookshelf, black chairs, black armchairs and a black table on a white rug.
Do you know, I just suggested those
So
for a distance.
we'll do
I didn't
that.
realise they
No,
were black.
we'll do that.
Jen, you're the interior designer. I'm
We'll
the
do
plumber.
that.
We'll do whatever you want. I'm really tired and I'm feeling it now from all the work I did last night. I didn't get to bed till after 3 o'clock, so I'm knackered and I've got to turn it up for 40 people that I don't know. So I'm just trying to conserve as much energy as I can and trying to argue too much with Jem.
Next on the hit list, catering. New teammates Duncan and Dale have opted for a ready-prepared sushi platter.
Yeah.
That's really good, because you can just pick up one of them.
Yeah.
I think we should get that.
We can do a couple of them still, I reckon.
Yep.
And who can forget about dessert?
Nothing to me says class more than a beautiful strawberry dipped in chocolate. What more could you want than a strawberry dipped in chocolate listening to a bagpiper?
Hang on a second. Did he just say...
What more could you want than a strawberry dipped in chocolate listening to a bagpiper?
Yep, that's what I thought he said.
Hi, how you going?
Simon Johnson had this awesome cheese room. It was like a whole walk-in refrigerator, and I know Jenna's eyes were like dinner plates when she walked in.
Self-confessed cheese fiend Jenna is also opting for some no-cook catering.
We'll do 3 types of cheese. We'll do a beautiful soft cheese, we'll do a semi-hard and a gorgeous blue. How does that sound? Perfect, perfect. Thank you very much.
Meanwhile, Amity, who has decided to make her own canapes, is still shopping for ingredients.
So Amity's just forgotten the lemons, so she's in there getting some lemons. We're pressed for time now. I've only got a few hours till the guests arrive. We haven't even gotten back, haven't even decorated the place. I think we're going to be pushed for time, but see how we go.
All right, let me think what I need. Platters.
Glasses.
Glasses. Jeez, what's the time? 4:16. What's this saying to do? What? That is Parramatta Road that way, isn't it? Or is it not? I know, I think it's back the other way now, darling. Sorry. Well, darling, why are you saying like that? I don't know how to get around here any more than you do.
It's one way.
Dan and Danny are the first to arrive back at Trio Apartments. With their furniture arriving and catering on its way, they are well ahead. But this challenge isn't just about styling. It's also about selling.
Yeah, now it's just set up.
Well, it's set up and study. We've got to study not only the apartment, but also the area. Obviously, when you look at buying an apartment, you want to know what's around, what you're close to, schools, parks, all of that. So we'll get on the internet, we'll have a quick look and try and remember it all.
Barry, it's Dale Vine here, mate. Just seeing if you're available tonight from 6:30 till 8 o'clock to do a little appearance with the bagpipe. So just give us a buzz back if you're any chance at all, mate.
One of them, 2 more of those.
So we'll get that. That's all the platters?
Yep, that'll do me. And then we've got 2 hours until everyone gets there, and I have to prepare all the canopies because I'm an idiot and I like putting myself under extra pressure. That's why I add mezzanine levels and decide to make all my own canopies because I'm an idiot. But it'll be good if it pays off. Got to go, bye.
Duncan and Dale might be the second team back to the apartments, but things aren't exactly going their way.
You got the key?
Oh,
no.
Serious?
Yeah, remember I gave it to you?
Yeah, you did too. But where'd I put it? No, I haven't got it on me.
Are you serious?
I reckon I put it on the thing up there.
Got no furniture. My phone's gone flat. Dale's phone's gone flat. We were trying to organise a bagpiper, but I don't think he can contact us, so not sure if that'll happen or not. No, but besides that, it's all going swimmingly, and look, we love the furniture choices we made, and we actually love all the pieces we have in the car. If we can get them out and get them up there and find our furniture, it should look very smart.
Thank God.
Oh, no! What did you do?
No!
Oh, dear! Oh, and it's locked.
I'm going home.
No, look, I was wrong. The day can get better, and as we've seen in the dunk camp, oh dear.
We're almost halfway through our super styling real estate challenge, and it looks like our new recruit has failed his first test.
You've got the key?
Oh,
no.
Serious?
I said, you've got the keys, Dale. He said, well, I used to, but I left them upstairs. So he then came upstairs to get the keys. I waited for a while. He comes back down. He chucks it at a distance that was always going to be trouble. Went to catch, no chance at all.
Oh, no! What did you do?
Sliding along in slow motion, we watched them disappear under a lock fence. So I've come back up here and said, look, I'll start with the furniture while Dale tries to find the person who has storage number 113, where the keys sit snugly against the back wall 6 feet away from where one can get their fingers to it. So, good luck, Dale. We hope to see you in an hour or 2.
On the upside, Duncan and Dale's furniture is starting to arrive.
That can lean up there. That's great, guys.
Andrew says that we hang the art 300 to 400 off the floor.
It's got to be 200 mil off the ground, probably.
200?
Well, it's got to be in the centre. I don't
No,
care.
it doesn't.
You do. You have it equal, Danny.
Dan, you don't. Sorry, you're not the artist and you don't hang art for a living.
No,
so...
I don't. But I know more about hanging art and wall because...
No, you don't. No, you don't.
He wanted it on the
Dan,
ground.
hang it as I'm asking, please. Dan, I want it off the ground more than that.
Well, if you want it off the ground, how much?
300.
Okay, well, it's only going to be 120 from the top.
It's fine.
So it's going to look like this. I'm going to show you, because it's going to look ridiculous.
Whatever. I don't care what you say.
All artwork should be always in the middle.
No, it shouldn't. Are you serious? Clearly you've got no idea. But all right, just hang it then. 300 off the ground.
Josh and Jenna are the next team back, closely followed by Phil and Amity, who arrive at the same time as their brochures.
Oh, that's
Thanks
awesome,
so
Paul.
much.
All right.
Thank
So
you.
you've
Tell
got a-
Brad he's awesome.
That's
Just
fine.
have a look at it properly when we get out.
All right, so is that...
Oh my God, that is awesome. That's awesome.
With 1 hour to go until showtime, the teams still have a stack of work to do.
Let's start setting all this up.
You could put it on the carpet and drag it.
Yep.
Yep.
And then push it. If you lift that up.
It's all right.
With no luck in retrieving the keys from storage unit number 113, the boys concentrate on the pieces that were delivered by the removalists. Smart thinking by Dan and Danny means when it comes to catering, all they have to do is rip off the plastic.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, nah, let's just take it out. Thanks, guys, that's
Thanks,
all right.
guys. We asked for the large rug, and it's fair enough that we couldn't have got it, but they should have given us a rug that was bigger than this, because it's not even worth having a rug. And because there's so many hard surfaces here, the rug was really the key piece to sort of soften it all and bring the whole room together. So it's ruined the whole thing, which is a bit disappointing, but yeah.
This is a styling, entertaining challenge, and I guess I'm meant to be able to style, and it's just frustrating because it means that people walk in and go, oh my God, it looks ugly, and it's a reflection on us, and it's annoying.
House is looking good, but crash test on knowledge.
Sure.
How far away is the city from...
3.5 kilometres.
With the final half hour approaching, the teams do a little cram studying.
4 bedrooms, 4 bathrooms.
4 bedrooms.
50 metre swimming pool.
Bamboo timber floors.
New lay appliances, Fisher & Paykel dryer.
Thank you for coming to apartment 1602.
As real estate agents for the day, our teams will not only need to impress 40 prospective buyers, but watching their every move from the comfort of a control room is our special guest judge, John McGrath.
Here they come.
Welcome to apartment 1603. My name's Josh.
How are
It's
you?
my beautiful wife, Jenna. G'day, mate. There you go.
Would you like a brochure?
Nice to meet you, Peter.
Acting as our spies on the ground will be Danny, a McGrath real estate agent, and comedians Fitzy and Whipper from Nova FM.
We're big investors here in Sydney. So.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
We opened a bar a couple of years
What's
ago
our
called the
portfolio
Ivy.
up to now? It's
3 to 4 bill. I lose track. Get sick of bloody counting it, to be honest with you.
So while Fitzy and Whipper settle in,
You could hide a couple of bodies in there.
over at Dan and Danny's, the punters are arriving.
Any questions? Danny and I are both here to
Feel
answer
free to
them.
take a look around.
And their canapes are going down a treat.
Catering's very impressive this time.
Yeah. Oh, that's good to hear. Yeah.
Right. Judge John is pleased to see that Danny hasn't lost her styling touch.
I like their use of colour, and I've always liked their use of colour. In Melbourne, they did a great job with their South Melbourne house. And you can see they've worked a bit of that in. Certainly the painting is a great feature. They've always loved putting paintings in, and that's dressed up their properties well.
And he's also impressed with their selling style.
3 car spaces, plus storage, and the most incredible roof terrace you will ever see right above us.
I like the fact that they're really engaging with the buyers. I mean, you can see they're actually enthusiastic about their product, and that's really important because as a selling agent, if people feel your enthusiasm, they can actually increase their own interest. So I like their approach.
Here goes our man.
Danny, since we're on the balcony, it'd be good to know which way's north.
Excuse me, sorry, which way is north? North is facing up here, so we've got the northeast side.
Yeah.
But obviously when you go to the rooftop terrace, you also get west.
And who was the architect that built the building?
So the same architect did your...
Yeah, Carl Fender from Fender Capsulides, who did the Eureka Tower. There's a couple of people that we thought could be potential judges. They seem to ask more difficult questions, but you know what? Like any mystery shopper, it's not supposed to be obvious, so who knows? Who knows?
Downstairs at Dale and Duncan's, and John is not impressed with their furniture choices.
It's soft and suburban to me. I mean, I looked at big print on the wall, I think it was. And I thought that was a little bit old-fashioned.
During a day.
But their cool, calm and collected selling style is certainly getting some laughs.
We're just starting a young family, so, and the intention is obviously rent it early, but then potentially move into it at a later date. School-wise?
A place like this, you'd probably homeschool. I mean, you've got your own little wading pool, you know, it's all here. Big play area outside. I mean, it's absolutely made for kids, you know. And look, I don't know, but I'm pretty sure you'll find that schooling's not a problem. And I'd just like to say...
What about the 747 going over here? Is that close to transport?
Is that fantastic? No, that's unreal. Of course you're going to hear them. That's the enjoyment of seeing them land. I mean, again, if you don't want this, go to the country. This is city.
Yeah.
That's actually a great line, isn't it? If you're in the city, you're in the city. If you don't like it, go to the country.
Yeah. One-liners are great, but in the selling game, facts and figures are essential.
And do you know the internal floor space, the size of the building?
Yes, it's no, I have no idea.
Okay, and the balcony, do you know the balcony?
That's a bad miss, because that's actually a very important question. Everyone buying apartments today wants to know the internal size.
Right.
So that's actually a bad answer.
Coming up,
How long does it take to fix the airport?
our couples are put through their real estate paces.
And a bogan live in an apartment like this?
That's the one thing we don't know.
The ultimate super styling real estate challenge is in full swing, and our blockheads are getting grilled.
How long does it take to get to the airport?
Well, you can see it from here. It's very close.
Sure,
but,
yeah.
It's a good question.
I can't jump there, though.
Because I'm just wondering if that's going to fade or change colour in the sun.
No, yeah, obviously once a year you'll be oiling that.
Will I?
If you had a choice out of one of us...
Got nothing to do with the property.
No, I know, but...
Whoever would buy the property.
I sold.
Whoever will buy the
sold,
property.
I say I'll buy it.
Yeah, yeah.
Sold.
There you go.
I sold. I'll be honest with you, I'm not going to buy it. I lost all my money during the Spring Carnival, but if we can nick a couple of beers, that'd be great.
You're not interested in a two-bed terrace house, are you, in Bondi somewhere?
Have you ever been referred to as a bogan?
All the time.
All the time.
Wait till you see the
Take
car
it as a
drive.
compliment.
Wait until you see the
Can a bogan live in an apartment like this?
Well, I believe so.
I'm sure it could be
the
bogan.
parties that you can have up there. Great. Bogan like.
Do you know who designed the building?
Oh, yes, that's Peter... no, I have no idea.
The next apartment for Judge John McGrath to zero in on is Phil and Amity's.
The little brochure's getting a good run.
I think it's a great selling tool, and I think whatever time it's taken them is well worth it. I think it's a really good tool.
Amity was on cloud 9 with her styling choices. But has she misread her market?
I'm slightly disappointed with the furniture. It just is not adding value. $2.5 million apartment, I look at that dining setting and I'm not so sure it's doing it justice, to be honest.
You have to throw parties.
But when it comes to schmoozing, she's right on the money.
Yeah, you know, smart people are going to be investing around here because it's only going to grow.
3 car spots with
And
extra
3 car spots.
3 car spots in value.
That's gold, isn't it? These are bamboo.
I actually think Amity is a great salesperson.
Yes.
I mean, she's not saying too much, she's saying enough. She's very confident in her facts and figures. She's one of the better salespeople I've seen all night so far.
Something like that, with a view like that and this many square metres in the eastern or northern suburbs, you'd probably be paying double.
Okay.
That is a really good point. That's a great sales line, and it's true.
What's
May have
that?
been a little
You'd
bit.
love to perform Lighthouse for us.
Surely you can sing us a song.
Bang! This is a...
Actually, I've lost my voice due to all the concrete dust.
You're kidding me?
Pull out.
No,
Take a seat and get comfy.
There's no chance. How about you sing it? Let's see if you remember.
Owners will do anything to sell a home.
Owners will do anything to sell a home, Emily.
That's true. That's true.
No, hold on to your voice.
Yes, thank
Because
you.
we want to know a little bit more about this place.
Ask us anything.
What are the strata levies?
That's the one thing we don't know.
That's so intense. It's like we get this brief and all of a sudden, you're seriously on. Like, these people are looking to buy this place. It's like we're trying our hardest to remember how many square metres. Ceiling height. It's like, guys, we're not real estate agents.
Shell, our mole's just arrived in number 3.
Excellent.
So let's have a look. Danny, just hang back a minute. We want to see if they actually approach you or whether they ignore you as a potential buyer.
The last apartment for Mole Danny to enter is Josh and Jenna's.
We can check out the styling while he's making himself at home.
I think they've got a really sophisticated sense of presenting and furniture, They understand less is more, but they also do get a degree of warmth in, which I think is really fabulous. So there's not a lot of furniture from what I've seen, though. I like what I've seen, but they probably could have put a little bit more in, I suspect.
It's only 3.5 k's from the
Well,
city.
it looks like Danny is going to have to make the first move if he wants any questions answered.
Excuse me, sorry.
That's okay.
Internal size?
Internal size, there is definitely 3 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, 2 car spaces, but they're square meterage.
Yeah.
Now, we had Josh walking it out before because we were finding out, so I'll just find out for you,
not a
sorry.
problem. No, you're right.
Whilst she's very natural and comfortable, that detail should have been known by this stage.
It's roughly 11 by 33 metres for the footprint, so 333. Yep, and that's the base. That's the footprint for the bottom. Okay. The footprint for the top's the same. It's probably about 1/5 of this is outdoor living, whereas upstairs you've probably got 1/5 that's indoor living and the rest is outdoor space. So
that's a confusing answer,
totally
isn't
confused
it?
everybody.
First shot at being a real estate agent. It's pretty tough. You get some tough questions, and you know if you don't know one question, you feel like a bit of an idiot. But you know we just try to divert it and just soften the blow a bit. But
I just said ask Josh.
Ask Josh. I was swamped by questions. The biggest one I had was...
John, they've done the hard yards, but I think your job is the toughest tonight. You have to come up with a winner for this challenge.
Yeah, look, it was a great challenge. All 4 couples did a fabulous job. They had to style and they had to sell, and I think they did a good job on both. But there is one couple in particular that I think is a deserving winner this evening.
OK, we'll bring them back in. In preparation for their own auctions, the couples have just undergone the ultimate super styling real estate challenge. Not only did they have just 6 hours to shop, design and style a $2.5 million apartment, but they also had to entertain, provide catering and be fully knowledgeable to sell the property to 40 prospective buyers. Ladies and gentlemen, congratulations. It was definitely a big one. Dale, it's like riding a bike, isn't it, mate?
Wow. I'd want training wheels next time, Shal. That was hard.
You were smiling out here this morning. How are you feeling about being back on the block now?
I'm stuffed, yeah. I'm ready to go to bed.
I mentioned earlier today that your judge for this challenge would have been amongst the prospective buyers wandering through your penthouses. Well, the truth of the matter is that your judge wasn't actually in the room. Your judge was in the secret iiNet control room.
Oh, there you
watching your every move,
Dr.
listening to your every word. Would you like to meet that judge?
Yes. Yes.
The one and only Mr. John McGrath.
It's a real estate challenge and he's the best in the business, so we gathered he may have something to be
something to do with it.
Involved.
Well done tonight. It was just fabulous. I mean, how you got those rooms styled and sold tonight. I mean, I would have hired any one of you from my company if the opportunity was there. So congratulations. It was a fabulous result.
Some great sales pitches and a few laughs along the way.
Duncan in particular, your humour was fantastic.
And may I remind you of the prize? Today, thanks to iiNet, we were playing for $5,000 for your charity of choice, $5,000 cash for your back pockets, and as an extra special bonus prize, the winners of today's challenge will have the pleasure and the honour and the luxury of John McGrath at the block tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock to walk through your homes and give you all the styling tips, hints and help that you may need.
Wow, that's big. That's big.
That's a damn good prize. Yeah. So, John, have you got some words of wisdom?
I've got to say, it wasn't an easy one to judge because some people were a little bit better at the selling, others might have done a little bit better on the styling, and I had to take all of those things into consideration, but of course, you know, I had the benefit of being able to hear almost all of your serious conversations, certainly with our plant. It was a hard decision, but I've got to say, after spending an hour watching you all, to me, there was one couple that both, when I combined styling and selling, I thought stood out a little bit above the rest. So I'm delighted that tomorrow morning at 9 a.m, along with the prize, I'm going to be able to come and see Dan and Dan. Thanks, mate. Congratulations.
At the start of the comp, if you win these challenges, you're excited and you're jumping around, but for us, it's just more survival now, and we can survive for another week because of this win. That's what it means to us. It's relief.
That's it for you guys, 9 a.m, bright and early. I'm sure it's a much earlier start for the rest of you on the block, as it may be as usual. So, congratulations, big day. Pack your bags.
Let's go. Charity money.
Back on the block.
Back on the block.
Yeah.
Welcome home.
It's like I never left now.
Yeah.
Nightmares tonight. Blocksters, how you going? Long time no block. I'm back on the block, which is pretty weird. The boys have done a fantastic job so far. The house looks amazing. It's got a lot of humour in it, which I enjoy. It's probably a pretty good little fit between Duncan and I, getting me back to work with him because we're both lads of pretty good humour and we like having a good time throughout the renovation, so I'm sure we'll make a good little team.
Tomorrow night,
Our ginormous kitchen is being installed today, which is great.
Big moment in block history. First ever fish tank.
It's all hands on deck.
I'm sure everyone's flat out
with the next reveal just around the corner.
Are you doing a cowhide splash back? Brilliant.
I don't think the laundry will come even close to being finished.
But Dan and Danny are having problems with their crew.
I'm old enough to be your father. Well, show a bit of respect.
Don't fire up at me, Phil. I'm thinking of sacking him. Yeah, I'm not going to finish now. Unfortunate.